He had a slight window. Need fast, cheap, reliable LUT coins? Go to MMOXP.com for the cheapest coins on the market. And use discount code MONEYSHOT for an additional 5% off your next order. Link in the description below. Welcome back into some Madden Vids. That Money Shot Slip on the bench. So it's got another gameplay / offense video for you guys today. I said in the previous video that I'd move on to the Tampa Bay playbook and that I think it's one of the most explosive passing offenses in the game. And I got some updates for you on some of my favorite formations. Formations that you guys probably are using if you watch my channel.
You want to know how to guard strong close. 3-3-5, subbing your fastest safety at linebacker, and subbing a left outside linebacker at one of the DN spots. Alright, take a good look at it. This is the setup I have. My flats are at 25, my curl flats are at 5, and my hooks are at 10. So as you hear, we send like a fake blitz. We show a lot of pressure. He has nothing to throw to back. Now, if that's simply too much, just run a simple cover forward. Have your outside linebacker guard the tight end, and that D end on a hook, and everything should be bagged. You just gotta guard one person though. Everything's bagged. Now, if he's dotting you up because he's having a lot of time, this is the setup. Hover over the center and bag. All right, now this is the advanced setup. If you're truly good at Madden, know what to do. Take a good look at this setup, and everything is bagged. We sent a fake blitz, so we had to block his tight end running back pick. You want to know how to guard strong close. 3-3-5, subbing your fastest safeties at linebacker, and subbing a left outside linebacker at one of the DN spots. All right, take a good look at it. This is the setup I have. My flats are at 25, my curl flats are at 5, and my hooks are at 10. So as you hear, we send like a fake blitz. We show a lot of pressure. He has nothing to throw to back. Now, if that's simply too much, just run a simple cover forward. Have your outside linebacker guard the tight end, and that D end on a hook, and everything should be bagged. You just gotta guard one person though. Everything's bagged.
So this is going to be a very important video, as well as probably one of the most intense gameplays that I've played all year. This game goes all the way to the wire. So as always, if you guys want to see more gameplays, more videos like this, do me a favor, hit the like button and let me know in the comment section. And also, if you guys want to get your one team up like mine, make sure you check out my coin sponsor at MMOXP.com and use discount code MONEYSHOT to get 5% off your order. Link in the description below. Now, as far as my defensive playbook, I'm using something completely different. I was labbing some new plays out of this formation. I'm in the Tennessee Titans defensive playbook, and this is the dollar sugar. I'm still kind of labbing it, but I wanted to use some new stuff. I wanted to find some new stuff for you guys. That's exactly what I'm doing. So even though I decided to move on to the Tampa Bay offense, the defense is still kind of up in the air. So let me know in the comment section what defensive playbooks you guys would like to see me maybe get some plays out of, or what you would suggest. I know a lot of people want to see the Giants, but I want to try some new stuff, and I'm going to use the same stuff everybody else is using. So first play on defense, Michael Vick is going to be doing some Houdini type stuff in this game. It's the very first play, flicks it out. He doesn't even throw the ball flat. I wish I got that animation more often. The very first series, like I said, I'm laughing a lot of this stuff. He's going to use Michael Vick a lot. I think the MVP of this game for him is going to be Michael Vick's legs as he takes off there. On the next play, I mean, he's just basically, hitting with big chunk plays right out the gate. I mean, I'm basically just trying to create some blitzes out of this, tightly compact formation. It's not really working out too well. The very first series, you can see me. He's just basically every play he makes is 10 plus. He's just going right down the field to me. So I'm gonna switch it up a little bit. I'm gonna go back to that defense later. One of the reasons that I like these Tennessee Titans books because they do have a 4-4 split. I love the cover 2 invert play. This is gonna be my money play when it comes to guys coming out. 2 receiver sets like he is. You can see on the very next play. We get pretty easy stuff. So if he's gonna come out a lot of 2 wide receiver sets, I want to come out and match in this 4-4. But then there's always the issue of my big speed, which I can't match. So it's a tough matchup. Michael Vick is definitely a tough matchup. On the next play, he just basically dodged me for an easy touchdown over my cover 2. It almost looks like I ran because I know that play. I don't even know what happened. So on the offensive side, the offense will be in most of this game. Split close. I've got a full breakdown of this in the past. If you guys want to see an updated version of this on Saturday, there's a lot of new updates to this formation based off of the patch that they put out last month. Hit the like button, let me know in the comment section, and maybe I'll put that out on Saturday. Only adjustment I'll make to my audibles, I'm going to take the stock curl out of there, which is still a good play, and I'm going to put the full.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Hoosier State and Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Dallas Cowboys and the Indianapolis Colts. Season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. Throwing here to start the drive. On the left side, it's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 37-yard line.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he gets this into the hands of Taylor. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. Now the Cowboys here on 3rd down bringing in an extra defensive back. They're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Rolling to his right. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ballgame.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
And they give this time to the tailback. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. That good for 22 and a first down.
A gain of 22 yards. And the Cowboy first down.
Now a handoff looking right. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there. Second down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. He pulls it in.
Complete to
16 yards, a first down.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Dallas.
Now a shotgun snap as they look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. After all that, they only wind up with a yard. It's 2nd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. And he's taken down inside the 30. 17 yards on the pickup. And it'll give him a fresh set of downs.
I think the reason this play is so successful is not just the blocking at the point of attack, but how about the speed at which he takes the handoff? He's in motion already, so he's not coming from a flat start like a running back often is. He's at a full run by the time he gets the football.
Here to his running back. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great play there with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys.
Score Cowboys 7, Colts nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play G. The defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but if the ball's in the air, they treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
Extra point attempt to come here. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Cowboys 14, Colts nothing.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
At the line and set to go. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. Right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. Escaping the pressure right. Throwing right, and that's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman that time. And now it's 2nd down.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Forced out to his left. That's complete to Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 45. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice 1st down.
First and 10, Taylor now. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Colts, first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Back to Taylor on first down. And they'll get him down right about the 20. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Here's 2nd and 8. Steps away to his left. Thrown over the middle, and it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. On 4th down, Brian Flores going to call on the field goal unit. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt. And his kick is indeed good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. Well, that's something of a pick-me-up. The offense certainly has struggled, but they do get the field goal before half to put 3 on the board.
Yeah, you don't want to be shut out, but let's face it, those 3 points, that's not going to solve all their problems either.
And they're going to have lousy starting field position as he's out of bounds at his 6-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they get it done.
Yeah, and they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. 25 yards, the pickup there, and also a first down.
First down, Cowboys.
And he'll get 2 or 3 out of that one as that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. And he'll give it here to his running back. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Taken down at the 41. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
And they give this time to the tailback. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off at the 38. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. On the draw is Taylor. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. On third down, he'll drop to throw. He completes this one to Mack. And flags come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards. Now let's check on the call. So instead of giving them another third down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
Brian Flores learned under the master. He's going to go on 4th down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that is going to be incomplete. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. Touchdown, Cowboys. A big play there as the first half is winding down. And the Cowboys will extend their lead.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there. Unable to do so, that makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6-point. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
At the 29-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Going for it all. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll throw now on the final play. Throw left side complete. It's Mack. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Caught with Sam Harkins. And he'll be taken down, but first he gets deep into Indianapolis territory. A big play here for the Cowboys. 49 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards, down to the 15.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
At the Colts' 15-yard line.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great effort there. His 25th touchdown. Tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Cowboys add on.
He is good.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead will swell by 1 more. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there halftime, actually. actually.
Well, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
They run once more with Taylor. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Quick throw into the hands of Pittman.
The pass.
No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And for a 2nd straight play, that Cowboy defense gets him to the ground behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10.
Back to throw. Dancing to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. They'll run with Taylor. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 10 more there and another 1st down.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
The give to Taylor. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 40.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off around the 27. Past the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Make it back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick 6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. Tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this one. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 40. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Now they try the right side here. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
And not much running room. Down to the 32. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
On 3rd down, they're going to go with the option. Here's a quick throw out left. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas 1st down. That time the conversion comes courtesy of the RPO.
And know what it did? It moved the sticks. Nice pickup on 3rd down. Even better decision.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
He was taken down at the 10.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves them with a 1st and goal.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great play there. His 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And this offense is running away with this one. Now the try here for the point after. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Cowboys 49, Colts 3.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. The toss here completed to Pittman. And they let this well upfield across the 45. The end result, 21 yards.
47-yard line.
On play action, they'll throw. He's going to air one out. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on
the Colts on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. It's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. As he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. The flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold him to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now a handoff looking right. Just a couple on the ground there. That's going to bring up 3rd and about 6.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 3rd and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. 1st down.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now they try the right side here. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
On the play brings up 3rd down.
Now a handoff looking right. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
To the ball carrier. A gain of 12.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help